All right, so as you can see on my screen, a heavy protest happened today in Bayelsa. A very heavy protest as a result of the killing by the SWAT police in Bayelsa that led to the buying of this boy named Ayama Daniels. Now, the story behind how they killed this guy is just so crazy and so sad. You know, it's just so sad. Now, according to one of the survivors of that day, he gave his own testimony, he gave his own statement of what happened. He said on that day that they went to celebrate with their friend in a garden, in a place called Hamilton's Garden. One of their friends is an EFCC officer, that they went to go and celebrate his birthday with him. So when they got to the venue, they were inside the club, they were just dancing. And the celebrants, the EFCC officer, two other officers, and one civilian, they went outside. Now, a few minutes after they got outside from the club, they started hearing gunshots. You know, they started hearing gunshots outside. And when they went outside, other people were running out of the club. And when they went outside, they noticed that it was their friends. The celebrant, who is an EFCC officer, another two other EFCC officer, and one civilian that was arrested by the SWAT team. Before they arrested them, the EFCC officer told the SWAT police that I am an EFCC officer, you understand? They said, no, you are not, you are impersonating. So they searched them, they didn't see anything. The guy kept on saying, you cannot take me away, I am an EFCC officer, I'm also an enforcement officer, I'm an officer of the law. And next thing, they punched him on the nose and he started bleeding. That was how they moved them to the SWAT office. On reaching the SWAT office, they started carrying out their investigations to be sure that, okay, is this guy truly an EFCC officer? At the end of the day, after much beating, they had beaten them up, they now discovered that truly the guy was an EFCC officer and the two other persons. So immediately, the Oga of the SWAT started apologizing to the EFCC officer. Now, the one that was injured the most, his name is Israel, an EFCC officer named Israel. So when the Oga was apologizing, he said no, that he's going to see to it that those SWAT officers that harassed them, that beats them up, that they will leave the job. He will file a petition and he will make sure he takes it to the IG of the police so that they can see to it that those people leave the job because they are irresponsible officers. You know, so he threatened them. They begged and begged and begged, but he refused, because why you go beg me when you don't already bust my nose? You understand? Now, at the end of the day, these guys that noticed that they arrested their friends, they now came to the SWAT, they bailed their friends without money. Police didn't, the SWAT didn't collect body. So the guys still threatened that he will make sure those people leave the force. That was how they drove in their Lexus, their RS350, and they left. Now, they went back to the club to see if they can continue partying. But when they got to the club, the atmosphere had changed because a lot of people have left the scene. So they said, okay, you know what? Let us turn back. So that guy, Israel, the Israel that threatened that he was going to report to the IG of police and make sure those guys are dismissed, he now took an Uber and then he left them. So this guy, Daniel, wearing the same color of shirt with Israel that threatened the police to go and report to the IG so that they will be dismissed. They were wearing same shirt. So when the guy alighted, that was how Ayama Daniels now went to go and sit down where Israel was sitting. The both of them were wearing red shirts. Now, they now turned back. While they were going back home, one of them said he was hungry, you know, that he needed to buy food. When they pulled over, immediately they just turned and they pulled over. That was how that SWAT truck just bracketed them. The SWAT van bracketed them and then they opened fire. Just opened fire, bah, 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 bah. The first shots they took, boom, that's how it hit Ayama Daniel on the head, and they sprayed the car and they ran away. Now, what were they trying to achieve? They wanted to buy that EFCC officer that wanted to report them. But sadly, the EFCC officer had already dropped, and they now went to go and take Ayama Daniels, and that's how Ayama Daniels lost his life. So you see the kind of police you'll get for Nigeria. See the kind of police we get for Nigeria. So innocent boys. I don't know what the problem is. Police could see you as a young boy. They could say you be fraudster. They don't tag everybody fraudster for Nigeria now. I don't know why. Because the only reason why they were harassing those boys is because they were looking for something. The idea is most security operatives now in Nigeria, especially with the police, with the EFCC and co. When they see a young boy, they just want to call you. Okay, let's see what's on your phone. Whether there's complaint against you or not, they want to make sure they look for a crime so that they can extort you with. It is wrong. It is wrong. When are we going to get off this problem? And you go talk this thing, the IG of police no go do anything. Nobody did do anything. The Senate don't seem to be doing anything. Nobody seems to be doing anything. So this innocent boy now don't go because of victimization. This innocent boy life don't go like that. And next thing now, the sad part of everything, we say, these guys now, where they go carry out this act. Instead of me police dismiss them, you know what they would do? They go carry them go another division. That's what they usually do sometimes. They will carry and go another division. They'll carry and go another division. They'll go continue there. For the past how many days now for Nigeria, people just say police brutality. Just a few days ago, NSAS was also trending. Different parts of especially in the Niger Delta. Now, Niger Delta, now police don't buy people pass for the whole country. Niger Delta region. Because they don't tag almost all the boys there. Fraudsters. There's no police. Sambisa Forest, they there. Insecurity, they happen for the north. The police, where they don't push, go Niger Delta region, you know they're anywhere else for Nigeria. You know they're anywhere else for Nigeria. They don't tag all the boys fraudsters. So when they see them, they just won't collect from them. It is sad. It is not fair.